name is Joel Nyaga. I'm born again. I'm a teacher by profession, and I also do different things. I do homeschooling for earning more so that I can have at least more in my pocket. And I knew Amatha, that's back in 2019 in a certain wedding. That's the time I came to realize this lady is beautiful. By that time she was dating. So when we were standing there, I happened to be among those people when walikuwa wasimamia the wedding. And then the other one wakaniambia, naye Joel, yako ni lini? So I had to tell them, she was coming now, she was using the west gate kwa chacha kingia. So I told them, that's the lady, akikubali tu leo, we'll do the wedding.
I'm Martha Modoni and I'm born again. A job yenye nafanya, I'm a Safaricom authorized dealer. Venye nilikuja kumeet Joel, nilimjua that 2019. Yeah, and from there ndo conversation ilianza, tukaongea. Yeah.
I was also in another relationship. As much as nasema she's the lady coming in, but I think now after that time, that is, I think August, September, October there, something went wrong in my relationship that tulikuwa naye. So tukabaki hivyo. So I didn't have someone. And by that time now, ikafika October, one of my cousins was graduating from the childhood to manhood now. And I was the one who was supervising him. Uko Mudhaiga. Now we had to talk. We were talking I was asking her how was the day. I didn't know also she had the issues that may stop the other issues. Sikujua. So through that we could talk because now unajua uko atusiko na mtu kuongea naye. So the only person ningeongea naye ni watu kwa simu. So we had a long conversation during the night and all that done. And then there's this thing in Atango Dare. You know the game? So we started playing. And one day nikamuuliza tu. Akaniambia Dare, nikamwambia you dare being my girlfriend. And she was like, no. After kuniambia what happened to the other night. And we continued. So akakataa to play that Dare. And that time, so nikamwambia umekataa then you have a good night. Let's do it tomorrow. So it endelea like that. That's 2019. And 2020 now. That's January now. That's the time to be in for coffee. I'm invited for coffee. Na nikamuuliza so that time Sunday akaanza kufunguka na kuniambia nikamwambia then don't need to look for someone else. I'm here ready. Can we? And you know, kwa church wanasemanga I have a lot of jokes. So she didn't take it seriously. So after that, in church, before even kumpeleka coffee, in church me will lead, I'm the MC kwa activities za church, za youth. After Sunday, after services, we want to meet kama youth. So I lead, I invite people. And that time, nilikuwa na fanya watu wanakuwa na partner. You partner with someone, then the whole of that week, mnaomba na umse. So that day, I happened to be the partner now that week. And I said in my heart, now, this one, we have to pray. And the issues, Agniambe tuombe is the same issue, Kamwambia tuombe. So we are praying the same issue. But inside me, I'm seeing something in her. But now also, in that time, I had different ladies now, walikuwa na come in. Wengi tu kabisa. So the confusion now is kaanza kuwa. Because now sasa alikata kudea. Unajua angedea at least ingekuwa something very easy. So many were there. So kakuwa na that problem. And then I think it was February. I had to meet my pastor. So akaniambia tukaongea naye nikamwambia I have a lady. Ladies, there are very many. Akaniambia no, I need one. So because you can't wed many. So akaniambia nikampatia list. Akaniambia you go sit down, find out, and then tutaongea baadaye. So wakati nilienda, I sat down, back in 2012, I had written the list of things that I want to a certain, the lady that I want to marry. Nilikuwa nimeziandika like 7 of them. So anytime I approach a lady, I could go with that list. And I think that list really helped me in this Nairobi because kuna watu unaona this lady enyewe ako sawa, but when you go to the list inamweka kando. So I think that list really helped me because most of the time ningepata na mtu, but one thing inamweka tu kando, and that's it. And that's how I think in this Nairobi I survived. Bure in Nairobi si mchezo. So through that list I went through the ladies I had with the list, kangalia, and something good akawa mshindi among all of those ladies. And then after that, that's the time now nikamwambia let's go for coffee. Na akakubali, we went there, talked, and that time akaniambia let's be friends. And I was like, okay, friends, it's okay. Because also sikuwa nimeheal from the other relationship because the way ilikatika it was in a good way, because it's a story for another day. Ilikuwa mbaya sana. So after that tukawa my friends, tukawa tunaongeleshana like that and motivate, we pray together, and then like that tukaendelea tu hivyo. And then corona came now. After corona ilikuja sasa I had to go back home because now schooling, so I'm a teacher. So I thought that the teaching I'm doing, I can do it online. So I can do it also at home as I do some activity. I come from Kitale. So after that, tukaanza kuongea, conversation kaanza kudidimia because now physically we are not meeting. But one day I had to travel. Wakati cafe tu ilifunguliwa hivi. You know, there was boundaries. Watu washagua kuji, watu like. So before ifunguliwe, I came with my brother. He's a truck driver. So tukakuja na yeye, we met. And then tukaangalia vitu, these things can work now. Let's do it now. And then we started now planning. And I told her, I always tell them in church that my wedding will be on August. So any lady that will come, ajue harusi yangu in August, one of the Saturdays between there. So even my cousin used to wananichekelea every August ikifika, wananiambia August imefika, naomba no, August hazijaisha. And that's how we had to plan, and it happened.
Rajua venye amesema akona jokes mingi. So hata the moment anakuja kuniambia sijui nini. So I was like, this guy anacheza tu. Anaweza kuja kuambia I love you na aende. So ilikuwa tu kama mchezo. So hata akikuja I knew Joel ni mchezo tu ako nayo. So tukakaa sasa ndo nikaanza kuona conversation sasa imekuwa mingi zaidi. As in mpaka usiku tunaongea mpaka almost saa 5 ya usiku. And then tuliamua kufunguliana roho. I remember it was on a Sunday after church. After that tumemeet kwa groups za youth. Akaniita. Kaniambia, Martha, how are you doing? How venye sasa relationship the previous sasa nilikuwa venye iko, nikamwambia okay, si mbaya si mzuri, but tukaendelea kuongea. And then after kuongea hapo ndio sasa kwa conversation yetu ndo nikaanza kuona ikijana sebe tu imeweza juu mostly communication it's very important kwa relationship. So the moment you are talking, unaendelea kujua the other person even deeper and deeper. And then sasa ndo tukaamua at least kufunguliana roho, tukaomba. Actually hata tulikuwa tunaamka mpaka 3 tunaomba juu kwa youth sasa si amekuwa partner wangu. Na kaka tu hivyo, nasikia simu imelia hiyo saa 9 usiku ananipigia, anambia it's time to pray. Then tunaomba, ananiuliza tuombe nini. So let me say siwezi regret. Hata venye alikuja tu na mchezo akakuwa kibeste hivyo tu na jokes zake, can't regret at all. Ya kwanza nilikuwa natamani as in God anipea God fearing man, and then he's one of them, and then mtu jovial, yani kila time tu ako na furaha, kila time ako na furaha, and I guess pia hiyo ni one ni ingine yake. And then what else? Yeah, hizo zote.
The most important thing that I used to look is that she liked God. And you know, someone who loves God, it's hard for that person to do something that can hurt you. And then another thing is hardworking. You know, ni mtu amekuja Nairobi, hustle mwenyewe. Another thing my aunt used to tell us that usitafute msichana anaishi kwa aunti yake makwao. Huyu hajui majukumu. Look for someone mwenyewe anajikalisha, anajua rent inakosanga, anajua kiberiti kinakosa. So those are the things that niliangalia nikaona, wow, this person I know, tukishikana then we can go very fast. So that's why I got that thing of going and hunting her, like lazima tu kwa mine. And finally akawa tu. So those are the basically things that I used to check.
Kitu ya kwanza niliambia aunti yangu. Na nikamwambia aunti, kuna huyo kijana ako hivi na hivi na naona si kijana mzuri. So aunti obvious angetifurahia that moment venye nimemwambia. So akaniambia, guy, na huyu kijana mwingine atarespond aje? So mimi nikamwambia it doesn't matter venye itakuwa kwa sababu ni my own decision. Sasa ndo akaniambia, okay, kama unamuona so nikamwambia unamuona aje? Akaniambia tuseme si mbaya lakini umjue zaidi na zaidi. Nikamwambia tumejuana now it's almost a year. Akaniambia okay.
I think most of the close people I stay with them in the city here, they knew her. And walikuwa najua she's a very nice person. So I know that struggle. Although the obstacle were coming from her because najua mimi ni mtu interactive kwa church. Najua na more ladies. So she was like, na fulani, so such things. But I assured her, like, no, those are, because I'm a leader, you know, once you are somewhere a leader, you make sure that you balance, you're talking to everyone, there at least wasione, kwa nini unaongea na boys peke yake, you don't. So we must make sure that everyone unamweka next to you so that at least you can hear and know the problem that person is going through. So obstacle, no. From the family, no. Friends, all the friends were like, hey, we are waiting for this. When is this? So like that, it was as easy on my side.
Sasa venye alikuja home, the first thing kwanza yenye nilifurahisha sana, aliongea na my bishop. So akakuja akaniambia, by the way, tuliongea na bishop and tukaongea. Sasa hapo nikajua ile uoga nilikuwa nayo, at least hiyo iko poa. And then unajua na serve kwa altar. So hizo tu mind mzuri zikaanza tu kuningia, nikaanza kuona, hey, by the way, hizi enda kwa bishop direct and then aanze kuniplay. So bado nilikuwa na watu challenge na anaongea na wasichana wengi. Sasa nashangaa, hata kama si hata kate hiyo ni hizo boundaries kuongea, salimia tu mtu hai hivyo story iishe. So my response, nilijiamini tu nikasema, God, nikifail it's you now.
Wedding, ilifika mahali I decided, I told her, now wedding, I've been admiring this thing, but now, ukiangalia vitu vya zinaenda, I think having a wedding is very hard. And nikamwambia, now this is what we are going to do. Niko namchekesha nikimwambia, one of my cousin one day tulikuwa kwa church tunaombewa, and then I happened to go, akanishika akaniambia acha kusumbua bishop. We can grab bishop kwa nyumba huko. Nikamwambia hapana. So nikamwambia, what we do, we'll go to the bishop's office, pray there, and we are done. We don't need to use a lot of money in this thing, because with that money even hayuko. So the kidogo that I have, we can do something with it. But now, she was I think she was now alikuwa ana agree na my statement. But one day now when you're praying akanipitia a verse akaniambia, is there anything too hard for God to do? Nikamwambia no. And like, why are you fearing this thing? Nikamwambia because you umesema, then what's your take?
So from there, actually yeye hakuwa anataka harusi. Tuseme tu hivyo in short. But mimi nimeishi kutamani sana kama ni kwa wedding shows niko hapo mpaka hata nichurwe siwezi toka hapo. So hiyo kitu unajua ukitamani kitu hata ushinde hapo ukipigwa hauwezi toka hapo. So mimi nilikuwa natamani nikisikia hata harusi iko wapi mimi nakimbia lazima ningeenda. So venye tu amesema nikamkutia verse in the book of Genesis, alafu nikamwambia kama Sarah, imagine 90 years na alipata mtoto and alikuwa anaona kama tu ni mzaha, and that what exactly really happened kwake. So akaniambia okay, lakini if I were you, mi tu ningekubali kuja tuanze maisha, hizo vitu zingine zifuate, but I insisted sana and finally
before now the wedding day, like 1 week before the wedding, now there was some cash because mebaki 1 week to wedding. Now I'm that person when I don't like pressure ikikuja sana. I know how to deal with pressures ikikuja, and I was telling them nini na nini nimekosa. So I know one car, hiyo gari moja itabeba kila mtu kiwapeleka church, itapeleka ladies, itapeleka men. So we start the journey at 11 at 5 a.m. And one of my cousins alikuwa anacheka na mimi, Joel, this is a very very important thing. But I was like, now we don't have enough cash, what do we do? But that week we saw God sent friends, relatives, church members. They came, they gave. Before, if you get Thursday, we had enough money. You know that we did the wedding and pesa zikabaki without any debt somewhere. It was a very nice thing. So during the wedding now, the night, I was trying to call her. She's not picking the call. And I was like, Sister, how are you? What happened? And you know that Friday, you know, our culture, that Friday you have to take soda and so that you can clear the ground, so that on Saturday, isumbuliwe sana. So that Friday we had gone. Wow, we had done all those things. So after that, now it's around 10. I'm calling at least nijue if she's done with everything. She's not picking the call. And now I was thinking of calling now the cousin. Naona nikipigia cousin itakuwa vizuri. Patience. You know, one thing that I think I have is patience. So nitakuwa tu nimetulia tu. Now usingizi nataka kunishika, but I still have that fear because I have not talked to her. But finally she picked, we talked, and she was okay. Now 5 tuliamshwa, I think 4. Our aunt, I was sleeping there in Modalika now. Our aunt alikomsha, I think it was 4:30. Na today make up. Mimi hata kabla tuamshe nilikuwa nishaamka. And I was thinking, is everything okay? Because now you know, there are some, during wedding, kuna a lot of challenges. So I was calling, nijue, is everything okay? Because najua ikifika saa moja, my phone would be off. I will not be able to do all those things. And then now the wedding is here. And now tunatoka. During the wakati tunatoka, we are leaving some things. Because now tunatoka kwa haraka because we had to meet, we had to make sure that before 10 tuko church, so that it was time easy. Now tuko kwa barabara, there are some things we were using cards for people to enter the reception. Those cards zimeachwa, and they are very important. So tuko kwa katikati ya barabara, that's outer ring. The traffic, hatuwezi rudi nyuma, we can't do all those things. But I thank God, this person who invented Uber, alisaidia sana that we had to look for the Uber, the motorbike, so that irudi nyumbani. It was hard because the person tuliacha nyumbani hakuwa na simu. The phone was there but imekufa. You see the way the devil is bringing confusion. So I had to think now, let me call the Uber person and kwa gate a ring, because no, before that kuna soja kwanza, apatie soja aende kwa gate a ring, the lady who's inside to come. So it took a lot of time there, but my prayer now was like, yes, fike. So akifika tu immediately tunaingia church. Now those things, they are needed. So everything went okay. the wedding, reception also happened, and everything was good. We thank God.
Na pia mimi hiyo siku nao Friday usiku sasa everything is okay, but sasa shida tena ilikuwa wasichana sasa wasimamizi. So mi nawapigia, mko wapi? Saa 3 usiku imefika bado hawajafika. Mko wapi? Bado tunakuja na kuna curfew. So wengine unawapigia hata ndo tunatoka saizi tuko outer ring road sijui nini. Sasa ndo mimi kuna my couple wakaniambia wewe tuenda ulale, kama watafika kama watafika ni sawa. So I was like nitalala aje and everything is not okay. Nguo kama ni za watoto, kuna one of our mates and walikuwa na hizo nguo, so niko like nitalala aje surely, and lazima ni make sure kila kitu iko sawa. But I thank God everything ilienda vizuri kabisa, nguo zikakuwa sawa and pia tukafika church on time. But we thank God a lot. Part yenye nilipenda zaidi is the moment niliweka hii ring hapa. So unajua wedding uambiwa ni ceremony. So the moment niliona tu ring imeingia hapa, tungeambia sasa tuende tuachane na mambo na reception whatever. Nilikuwa ready for anything, but thank you so much my husband.
The assurance that she read for me in the church. It was very long, but it was nice. It was really nice. Actually, angalia the video, that's what I napenda kureplay than up ndo niandike chini so that namkumbusha. But that's the most important, the most favorite place. And also before the wedding, I think the most another place that niliona God is that we had different cars. Actually, we didn't hire any car to carry both of us. We had different cars from different people. Were like, unataka kubebwa na gari gani? And there was one of us, actually, one of the parents I teach, akaniambia, I have this car and this. Which one do you want? Nikamwambia, I like this one. Akaniambia, even limousine I can get. You see, it was, God came. God came during that time. And also that was another favorite place. I was like, hey, mpaka gari nachagua. And I'm not paying even 1 shilling. This is God. And it was nice.
Before I was much worried about the car. Yeah. So nilikuwa na like 3 cars. And then hapa ananiuliza guy. Sasa unaona venye hiyo bridal team yako venye ni kubwa. Actually the bridal team were more than 50 something. And we have only 3 cars. Sasa ananiambia, sasa mimi what I'll do, tutahaya tu Nissan moja ibebe wasimamizi wote mpaka watoto warushwe ndani mpaka kwa boots wote washikanishwe huko wafike. And by that time nyewe kuna Mungu, gari zilikuja mingi mpaka tukakosa parking, mpaka zingine tu zilirudi tu empty. Yani watu walijitolea. Hata tunaambiwa fikra zetu si kama za Mungu. Sisi tunafikiria tu zetu, but God akona ashafungua away vitu we are so much worried about. So in that day, niliona Mungu hapa mimi. Actually, gari yenye nilibeba, it's the latest car by the KDD. KDD actually. And nilikuwa na option ya gari kama 3. Mwingine ananiambia kubeba na Harrier. No, I don't know Harrier. Already saizi niko na my car nabeba na KDD. So gari mingi zilikuja. So wenye wote walijitolea tu, Mungu wa bless sana.
This is what I would like to tell you, Mother, that since I came to this world, I've been receiving many loves, a lot of loves, but the love that you give surpasses all the love that I've been given. Telling you that in this world I walk with you, as I promised in the altar, I'll keep my words, and I know with God, as I always tell you, everything will be right and everything will be okay. I know there are many things that you desire that are in your heart, and I know with God, you are going to fulfill and you are going to have them. So that my message to you this particular day is that let's keep on focusing, let's keep on loving each other, and let's keep on praying, because I know God, the love that God has for us is the same God that the same love that I have for you.
Yeah, my message to you here is that you should know that I love you so much. Yeah, and the voice nilimake kwa altar, bado nimezishikilia, and I want you feel unapendwa na mtu, and I'll keep on loving you, and you're the best man I've ever met in this world, and I pray to God that usichange, and pia mimi nisichange. We keep on praying for each other. The challenges ni mingi, but as venye tulianzia, tuliput God at the center, and pia venye tunaendelea na hii journey, just put God also at the center of everything, and yeah, our desires,